Alright, today we're going to test the Control Techniques Unidrive. This is a 1402. The 1402 model is 480 volts, and we're going to record here the current rating. So the current rating of this drive is 2.8 amps, and this is a 1402, 2.8 amps, and the software is a 3.01.07. And the serial number is 3983758028. Okay, so that's our information for our test certificate. Okay, the first thing we're going to do when we test this is we're going to plug in our power supply, our 480 volts, and we've also got wired in here a motor that we're going to run with this. So we're going to plug in our power supply here. And we're also going to plug in our communication module, our UD71 module. This allows us to communicate with the unit. Alright, and we're going to open our software here. Okay, we've got our software up. So now we're going to power up our drive. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is read the parameters that are currently set on the drive. So we're going to just go with our communications here and read the drive parameters. So we're online and it's now reading the parameters that are set in the drive. We do this to check whether the drive is set in open loop, flux vector, or servo mode. We want the drive to be set in open loop when we're completed. Okay, so we read the parameters from the drive. The drive is currently set in open loop, so that's great. So we don't have to change the setting here on our drive. So the next thing we're going to do is plug in our enable adapter, and that's jumping 30 to 31 here. So we plug in our enable, and now we're going to set the drive to USA defaults. Okay, so the drive is reset to USA defaults, and we did get a ready indication on our drive, so that's great. And now we're just going to save all these parameters in the drive. Okay, so our drive is reset. All parameters are set to USA defaults, and we're in open loop. Okay, so now we're ready to check the drive and make sure that it is set and ready to ship to a customer. We'll just read the parameters in the drive one more time because we did reset it to USA defaults. Make sure they're in there correct. Okay, so we read the parameters again. We're going to change our program here to display a menu of parameters, and we're going to check our parameters for our software and our current rating, just to make sure that the tag on the drive is correct. So here we see the software version, and it does say 3.01.07 and a current rating of 2.8 amps, so that's correct. Okay, now we're going to go to a monitoring screen and monitor our drive while we run a motor here. We're going to monitor the DC bus voltage as well as the speed of the motor. So our DC bus is at 652, which is great, and the speed of the motor we're running right now is at 12.9, and that's correct. The motor's pulling 0.17 amps. Everything looks great.